Hello students, it's nice to meet you again in this program. We have learned about the narrative essay in the former program. In this program we will study Module 4, Writing 3 course PBIS4313, the descriptive essay. After learning this program, you are required to be able to 1. Identify the characteristics of the descriptive essay about a place or a thing. 2. To make an outline for the descriptive essay about a place or a thing. 3. Develop a descriptive essay about a place or a thing based on the outline. The purpose of a descriptive essay is to describe a thing, a place, or a person to the readers. The writer creates a picture in words in order that the readers can visualize the place, thing, or person being described. Therefore, the characteristics of the descriptive essay are 1. It describes a place, a thing, or a person. 2. It is organized according to space, and the arrangement is called spatial organization. 3. It uses sensory language, the language that appeals to the 5 senses: sight, smell, touch, taste, or hearing. 4. It makes use of rich, vivid, and lively details, as well as figurative language such as simile, metaphor, personification, or hyperbola. When the writer describes a place, he or she uses words and phrases to show spatial arrangement. The words and phrases to show spatial arrangement are on the second floor, on the right-hand side, against the wall straight ahead, underneath the desk, from these heights, under the window, above the bookcase, opposite the bed, on your left, next to the bookcase, between, in the water, in front of, behind, in the centre, along the back of the house, at the back of the house. The descriptive essay should be arranged clearly and logically. To make the details clearly or vividly, the writer needs to modify the nouns. Nouns can be modified in 3 ways. 1. By adding adjectives. For example, the noun is a book. We can add an adjective, expensive, an expensive book. 2. By adding adjectives and prepositional phrases. For example, the noun is a girl. We can add an adjective, beautiful or little, a beautiful girl or a little girl. Then we add a prepositional phrase, under the mango tree, a beautiful girl under the mango tree. 3. By adding clauses. For example, the girl who is sitting under the mango tree. When you describe a person, you may describe the physical appearance and the character traits. You can describe a person's appearance in many different ways. For example, you can describe the clothes, the colour and style of hair, the body shape, the manner of walking, the nose, the skin or eye colour. When you describe a person's character trait, you may describe his or her personality, such as friendly, demanding, charismatic, tolerant, open-minded, patient, cruel, pitiless, malicious, sympathetic, supportive, or hard-hearted. Now, let's study the example of a descriptive essay describing a place. Bali, which is also called an island paradise, is one of the most beautiful islands in Indonesia. Lots of tourists from all over the world come to visit Bali. Ronald Reagan, the 40th President of the United States, along with his wife and his committee, came to visit Bali on the way to Japan. Bali is famous for its beautiful beaches, one of which is Pantai Kuta, or Kuta Beach. Bali, a small island in Indonesia, is a province which is located to the east of Java. The capital city of this province is Denpasar. Kuta Beach is located in Denpasar near Kuta Paradiso Hotel. This beach is well known by domestic and foreign tourists because it is somewhat like Hawaii. The tourists can soak up the sun on a tropical beach, or they may enjoy swimming. The seawater is clean and blue and the waves are huge. Therefore, many tourists enjoy skiing there. After doing the activities in the water at the beach, they may sit at leisure under the coconut trees and enjoy young coconut juice. It is clear that Kuta Beach in Bali is a favourable place to visit because of the beaches. The tourists may enjoy swimming, or they may take pleasure in skiing or surfing in the huge waves. Tired of these pastimes, they may have fun with drinking the traditional young coconut juice at the beach. They enjoy the experience on the island paradise, one which they will never forget. Let's discuss the sample descriptive essay. The essay consists of 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph is the introductory paragraph. The second paragraph is the body, and the third paragraph is the conclusion. The first sentence of the introductory paragraph is a very general sentence. The second and third sentences are more specific, and the last sentence, Bali is famous for its beautiful beaches, one of which is Pantai Kuta or Kuta Beach, is the thesis statement. The second paragraph is the body paragraph, and it describes in detail where Bali is, where Kuta Beach is, what Kuta Beach looks like, and what activities the tourists can do when they visit Kuta Beach. The first sentence of the concluding paragraph uses the transition signal, "It is clear that," to notify the reader that the essay is completed. The second and third sentences are the summary of the body paragraph, and the last sentence is a comment about the pleasurable time tourists have when visiting Kuta Beach in Bali. The writer describes a place, Kuta Beach in Bali. The writer uses sensory language, the language which appeals to the 5 senses. For example, sight. The tourists can soak up the sun on a tropical beach, or they may enjoy swimming. The seawater is clean and blue and the waves are huge. Taste. They enjoy the young coconut juice. The writer uses rich, vivid and lively details. For example, Ronald Reagan, the 40th President of the United States, along with his wife and his committee, came to visit Bali on the way to Japan. Bali, a small island in Indonesia, is a province which is located to the east of Java. The writer also uses figurative language such as simile. For example, this beach is well known by domestic and foreign tourists because it is somewhat like Hawaii. The word like indicates simile. The writer also uses some modification. In the first paragraph, the writer uses a phrase to modify a proper noun. Ronald Reagan, the 40th President of the United States. In the second paragraph, the writer uses a phrase to modify a proper noun, Bali, a small island in Indonesia. The writer also adds an adjective clause. For example, in the first paragraph, Bali, which is also called an island paradise, is one of the most beautiful islands in Indonesia. The first sentence of the second paragraph, the writer also adds an adjective clause to modify a noun. Bali is a province which is located to the east of Java. Now, let's study the language points that show spatial arrangement. In the second paragraph, the writer makes use of words or phrases to show the spatial arrangement. For example, Bali is a province which is located to the east of Java. Kuta Beach is located in Denpasar, near Kuta Paradiso Hotel. The tourists can soak up the sun on a tropical beach, or they may enjoy swimming. After doing the activities in the water at the beach, they may sit at leisure under the coconut trees and enjoy the young coconut juice. Students, you have learned how to develop a descriptive essay. We hope that the discussion today is useful for you so that you are able to write an effective descriptive essay. See you.